Hi, I'm Phil. Welcome to Polyhedral Apiary. Today we're going to do our check number 3 on the cleric here. It's been about 4 weeks since we got the nukes in and got them installed, and I put the super on this one and want to check it out. They have really been drinking a lot of sugar water lately. I'd really love to be able to find the queen. Hopefully we're able to spot her today. We'll see how that goes and try to not spend too much time in the hive. Come on along. Give y'all just a little bit of smoke to, I don't think
wow.
there's anything left in it though. Yeah, so nothing really going on there. That is one of the plastic frames. We'll set that to the side. Grab that one there. Oh yeah, they've double layered that one too, haven't they? So they built comb up on the outer side of it so that bees can actually hide behind that. If I got anybody over here. Pretty comb. It looks like they've got nectar going on that side and not really anything going on the other side just yet. A little bit of burr comb on the bottom here, which I would like to take off. Looks like they have done a good job on this side also of drawing it out, filling it with nectar. Looking really pretty. And a little bit on the back side as well. Looks like we may have some burr comb to deal with between the hives. Not seeing anything that looks like a queen. Brian's being very quiet today. That's also pretty.
It's impressive how much they seem to really love drawing on that pure wax foundation rather than the plastic.
I think,
even though we coated it pretty well.
I think they do, yeah. I think they definitely like it better. And I could be wrong about that, but that's the impression I'm left with as well. Doing
Yeah, I was gonna say you're probably gonna.
is I'm gonna end up breaking the box right here. Between the two, I've not done this. And then my hope is to set this one down here.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna have to break loose the various corners. Hope I didn't cut anybody. Sorry, guys. I'm trying not to roll bees too. They've not really done anything on this back side, but that front side looks like it's got a lot of nectar going on as well. A little bit of burr comb. No queen that I can see. But obviously a lot of the brood has been hatching because there's a lot of them in here. Although that does look like that'll probably end up hitting a little bit of the comb.
Yeah, you might get a
Oh,
couple
that's heavy.
cells.
Man,
Wow.
that is heavy. I think I would rather
Use hands.
do hands with that. It's as heavy as it is. And if one of them happens to sting me and I drop the whole frame, that would be unfortunate for everyone involved. Them are right here around these ends. Oh man, that thing is heavy, heavy.
Yeah, fully loaded
Yeah,
deep frame.
fully loaded deep frame and bees everywhere. I am not going to get on that frame. I'm having problems. Get under there. Oh my goodness, look at that brood pattern.
Wow.
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 But they are definitely aggravated. And that one too. Still not seeing the queen though. She must be around somewhere
See
though.
some drones. Oh yeah, I mean there's clearly. I didn't see much on the other side.
No. Except lots of new capped brood.
Yeah.
Sorry. They're all about, yeah, I might need some more fuel because this keeps. So we made it partway through the cleric today. The bees were getting really, really aggressive. So I'm going to do a little bit of research about that because I'm not great with aggressive hives and I need to figure out how to better deal with them. I did put on my gloves. I did not get stung today. And maybe it's just their normal level of aggressiveness and I just need to get used to it. But the hive looks healthy. There's lots of honey going on and lots of nectar and lots of capped brood in there. So I'm sure they'll be coming out soon as well. I think that's it for today. Thanks for joining us. Hey guys, this is Phil.
And this is Brian.
Welcome to Polyhedral Apiary. So we have just finished an inspection. We figured we wouldn't put you through the laborious details of going through all that. Last week, obviously I had the not quite so successful inspection of the cleric. We were able to go back in today. It was a much calmer hive. We started with the bottom first. We found the queen and then we went through the top and then
Yeah, jumped into the Ranger, which is extremely active. They've been very, very busy. They still haven't filled out about 3 frames. I think it's about the same for the Bard at the end. So they're both sitting on about 7 full frames. So we'll give it another week before we think about adding a super on top. But everything seems to be going well. The hive beetle traps are catching hive beetles. It seems like we've seen a lot fewer hive beetles just roaming around when we're inspecting now.
Yeah, I think so.
So I think that's been doing great. We haven't seen any other signs of anything funky going on, just lots of healthy bee activity.
Yep.
And then the big thing for me this week, 3D printed some new feeders similar to what Phil already has. That seems like that's working really well for the cleric. So we're going to drop some of those into the other hives and see if those keep everybody about the same pace of feeding.
Yeah, so, and the lesson that I learned is, okay, I got a little scared last week, a little intimidated by the bees. I came back this week, I put on my gloves, worked with it. Brian helped me out with smoking the hive while I was working through it. Went a lot smoother and easier. They weren't nearly as aggressive either, so I don't know if it was just temperature, weather, or the amount of time that we were in the hive. Don't give up on it. I think that's the moral of the story that I picked up from that. And just be calm and tell the bees that your wife loves them as well and she misses them. So
We found all 3 queens. That was the big win today.
That was great.
I think that's the first time that we've seen all 3 same day doing checks. So we're getting better at that.
So first time we've actually live seen the queen in the clinic.
That's true, since we requeened it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's been a couple weeks now.
Yeah, 5 weeks.
Now that we're 5 weeks in.
Yeah.
So 5 weeks in, everything seems like it's doing great. We're just gonna keep feeding them, keep doing the thing. And
brood patterns look great. Propolis is going through the roof. They got propolis everywhere.
everything looks good. We'll check back next time with another video and see what's going on.
Right. Thanks for joining us.